Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another video. Today I'm doing a presentation list reaction on the OG from the L'Homme line. That is Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. It came out in 2006, I believe, and again, it's the OG of the line. It sparked all of the flankers from the L'Homme line, which there's so many, probably like 25. Then there's all of the Nuit de L'Homme that again are all spawned from this. So this had a major hit in the fragrance industry, a major effect, and it's probably going to for the next 20, 30 years. So I've been a collector for about 2 years. I have never smelled this until this weekend because I always passed it up for the more colorful, newer, just designers and new flankers and all the new flankers that were coming out. I always focused on the Nuit de L'Homme line, really. So this is my first time actually trying this. I heard over the years that there has been a lot of reformulations of this, and that the performance has changed and that the scent has changed. I'm just telling you that based on my reaction right now, I am reacting based on if you went to buy this in the store right now, what it would smell like, not what it smelled like originally, because I don't know any of that information. I just know what it smells like to me now. So I just sprayed this on my wrist, and the top notes are ginger, bergamot, and lemon. The mid notes are spices, violet leaf, white pepper, and basil, and the base notes are cedar, tonka bean, and a Tahitian vetiver. So what you get, let me get a reminder on myself. I wore this for the last 3 days, so I can give you the full information and breakdown of what I smell here. So right off the bat on the opening, you get a bergamot, a really fresh bergamot. It's a nice citrusy with a little bit of ginger in the background, but it says that you also get lemon here, but I don't smell the lemon because I think that the bergamot is kind of overpowering it. And if there is lemon, it's really in the background or not there at all. But for the most part in the opening, what you get is a really nice fresh bergamot and a little bit of ginger in the backdrop. But that changes almost immediately. About 15 to 20 seconds into spraying it, you get some violet leaf creeping in, along with that Tahitian vetiver and some spiciness. So they say on Fragrantica that this is like a citrusy, woodsy floral. And that is almost spot on, but what I would call it would be more of like a warm and spicy floral with a base of woods. Because you do get some floral in this, but it's a masculine floral. The violet leaf, it really has this masculine tone to it that has no femininity at all. Really, the bergamot, as it dries down, the bergamot, it settles. You don't really get too much of it after that. The ginger comes in a little bit more fuller, and then it mixes with the spices, the white pepper to give it a little spice, the violet leaf to give it that floral, and then the Tahitian vetiver comes up through the base with a little bit of cedar, and then the tonka bean that gives it that creaminess. So you have a nice florally, but not too florally, warm and spicy woods note that really comes out in this base. It's hard to really explain because it's basic, but at the same time it's not. It is a very nice fragrance. It's a nice fresh fragrance that can be worn all year round. It's very versatile. I consider it more of a daytime warm weather fragrance, but I've heard other people say that they like it more in the fall and winter, which is great because you can wear it really at any time. It leans more freshy for me, but it does have that warmth to it where I can see you wearing it in the fall and winter. There's a drawback to this though. So I don't know about the formulations, but for this, you get about 4 to 6 hours of wear. You get about 2 to 3 hours of projection and maybe about 2 to 3 feet of projection. It's not a performance beast. But to me, right now, you can get this on discounters for like 60 bucks, which is crazy compared to what it used to be. And you can spray this and then spray it again. And for me, I don't really care about that. I just care how something smells. And as being a eau de toilette, for me, 5 to 6 hours is great. And having this very nice scent, nice freshness, it could be worn to the office, it could be worn to a wedding, it could be worn to Thanksgiving, it could be worn anywhere. So it's altogether a very nice, warm, spicy citrus with a little bit of aromatics in the background, and it has a little bit of woods, and it has a creaminess to it. So it's just a nice, fresh, well-balanced, versatile fragrance that I would recommend to pretty much anybody. I don't think that it's outdated. I think it's a modern classic. I think it's a great fragrance for anybody to wear, anybody to try. So if you are interested in this, I would definitely recommend giving it a smell, as long as you're okay with having to spray it on again after about 5 hours when it turns into a skin scent. So after all, again, it starts out citrusy with a hit of ginger. Then the florals and the woods creep in with the tonka bean adding a little bit of creaminess, and then that's where you get for pretty much the rest of the fragrance. And it is a great freshy, it's a great versatile all year round fragrance, and it's in a category of its own. I don't really know much that smells exactly like this. It's just a very good fragrance. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I will be back with another one. Have a great day, guys.